What's up, guys? It is your girl Matt Cox coming in a little tired. A little tired. I just got back from retreat and it's catching up to me today. Hey Annette, hey Amanda, hey Alicia. Alicia, is that my Alicia? Is that Alicia? Did you just, Alicia, were you just with me all week? I'm looking for Alicia, who might have this turned on today at sewing day, Monday. Alicia, is that Alicia from San Diego? Need to know. Amanda's here, Annette's here, who else is here? Alicia, yes it is. Alicia, I've been sending you messages and I get the feeling that it's wrong. I think I have the wrong number. Because you haven't responded and they were like, you will always respond. I've been sending you a lot of messages and I'm hurt because I haven't gotten a response. Will you send me an email to like go through or send me a DM on Instagram or something, because I was sending you messages yesterday, or maybe you just don't love me, but I don't think it's that. Now, there was a lovely woman whose nerves I was getting on because she said that she was on a live and she was like, she did not sign up to hear opening of drawers and paper crinkling. She can't stand that. This is going to be that. I'm getting ready to be moving around. I'm getting ready to unpack and I wanted some company. So if that's going to wear you out, I understand, but no need to tell me. But this is going to be that. I'm about to be unpacking. I'm going to show you guys what I bought. All that. Melanie Rose from Kansas. Well, hello. I was just in, no, I wasn't. I was in Missouri. I was not in Kansas. Oh yeah, Courtney. Instant in love. Like instant in love with her. She's great. Yeah, I must have been sending it to. I wonder who I've been talking to. Well, obviously nobody, because they're not responding. They don't want any parts of some Matt Cox at all. I was sending you all kinds of messages. I was like, okay, I'm abusing this power. Yeah, she wanted a live that was probably less touching bad. I don't know what I was doing, but I was getting on her nerves, obviously. And I will probably be I'm eating gummy bears. You guys know my lives. You get what you get. You don't throw a fit. I think she wanted a more polished version, but, and this microphone does pick up everything. And I'm about to unpack and put stuff away, so I know I'm going to be making noise. And eating gummy bears, because I haven't eaten today. And I'm eating gummy bears. Hey, Sharita, this is your first live with me? Oh, well, let me tell you now. Very informal channel. And I'm about to be unpacking the stuff that I bought. I'm going to show you guys what I got in Missouri. And I might get on your nerves a little bit. But hopefully not. I'm definitely real. Very, very real. And kind of tired. So, and I have a podcast tonight. We're recording with Ian and Becca. Very excited about that. And I have a meeting in an hour with the company, so yeah. Who knows what's about to happen? I don't. No clue. But I do need to unpack, get this stuff back out and ready. Ask me what I accomplished at retreat. Nothing. I mean, I was teaching and people accomplished stuff, so that is the accomplishment. It wasn't for me to be retreating. But when I tell you nothing got done well, so none of that, I'm just not a good, productive person at a retreat. All I want to do is talk to everybody, which works well when you're teaching at the retreat, because those lovely people paid money to talk to me. They probably didn't think that I would talk as much as I do, though. When you put me on closed caption, I love that for us. I love that you figured out a way to support me and stay with me Even though, you know, I can be a lot. What's up, Trishana? It is good to see you. Were you in Richmond? How did I miss you? All right. Before I start unpacking the things that you've already seen and people are in here, let's see what I bought. Let's see what I came home with. Thank you, Wendy, for all your support, even through my crazy. Let's see what I bought. So, I was supposed to, while I was there, I was supposed to shoot this segment, right? That is things that I didn't bring to retreat that I wish I had brought to retreat, because people brought stuff that was just genius. And then I started talking or something twinkled, and so much for that. So I didn't do that. WB, those are my people. Those are my people. I love them. But one of the things that I wish that I had brought that I didn't bring, let me just tell you right now. Just like right now, I see all these little pieces of string and all that. This woman had one of those like sticky rollers or roller things, and she would just roll it up and move on. And I was like, that was so great to have, because we did a little seam ripping at the retreat, and then just little pieces of stuff everywhere. And I was like, geez, I wish I had brought that. Also, Patty from Casey Maker Studio, she has something that I saw. She uses those plastic containers, right, that we all have, that has a bunch of little sections in it. But she uses those to keep her little tags. You know those tags that everybody buys from like Kylie and the Machine or the Hearts Girl? Everybody's got the quilt tags that they sew into the cute little, it's a whole thing right now, those tags. She uses those plastic containers to just keep them all organized, and I thought that was really cute. Really great way to do that. What else did I see? Oh, also, Patty brought a bag. Oh, this is not helpful. This is not helpful. Patty brought a bag with her. And I know that Bianni has like a place for everything kind of bag. And there are a million different bags on the market. Let me hurry up and undo this so that I'm not getting on. Sorry. It's the coolest bag. Let me find the pattern for it. I think it's still in the suitcase. Where did I put that pattern? Sorry, I brought tons of templates with me. Where is that pattern? Where is that pattern? This is my book. One of my books. I'm gonna just put these away because we are unpacking. And while I'm unpacking, I'm imagining that I will be thinking about things that I need to jot down. So we're gonna go grab a pen. I love this ruler. It is really one of my favorites. That's that, what is it, a 6x12, I think? Love it. Love it, love it, love it. But I just thought of something, so we are going to grab our notepad and write it down. Puerto Rico. Hey, what you doing in Puerto Rico? You don't live in Puerto Rico. I'm glad you stopped by to say hi. I was thinking about you the other day. I probably need to send you an email. Nah, I don't know if you got time to do any work for me, but I think I'm gonna send you an email. Matter of fact, I should write that down. Also, so much happening in my head all the time. Perfect. Okay. As I'm thinking of things again, I will be writing them down. We're still looking for this pattern that goes here with this bag. More templates. Sherry, you are, that's funny that you just mentioned a bag making class. David in the community, in my online community, the pop culture community, he just was like, hey, we need some more bags with you. And I do have bags on the list of things to make, but they're not like simple bags. He asked for simple bags specifically. I was asking them what they want from me because I'll be home for maybe like a month or two. We've got some downtime. And he asked for bags. And I'm like, I just did the side hustle bag, which is right there. I just did a new version of it that came out so good with some twists. So it's not exactly like this one. And this actually is not a complicated bag. I made it complicated because I'm me and I zhuzh everything, but it was a good one. This bag has a curse word on it, but I love it so much and I was so happy to have it. I was so happy to have this bag. Project bags. I didn't realize how, I would see people making them and people would be doing classes for project bags. Maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe I need to write down do project bag. Ian just did one on his live the other day. And as I was running around the studio when I was packing, I needed to pack a project. Luckily, my project fit right in here. Did I finish the project? No. Did I mess up the project? But it's in here. It was a perfect size. And this is by Purple Pineapple. They have snarky bags. And they gifted me one. And it's so cute. It's a cute bag, but it's a cute bag. And they're snarky. This bag was made specifically for the retreat. This is the happiest retreat on earth. Oh, we had a time. We had a time. Loved it. And I'm happy to have this bag now because it turns out when you are in the middle of a project, you need a project bag. So here is the bag that I saw that I'm trying to tell you guys about. It's called the Tool Tote. It's not like the Place for Everything bag, but it was the perfect size and it was a tool tote. It's about this big, probably about that big, maybe about that big. And it was voluptuous in the center. And they just had everything that they needed down in there. And I was so jealous. And they were made out of pretty colors and stuff. One of the ladies actually had her bag made for her by somebody else. And I understand why, because it was like the perfect bag to have. That is one of two bags that I saw. The other bag, unfortunately, I don't know how to, one of these days I'm gonna figure out how to hook my computer up to this whole system that we have here so that you can see it too, because there's this other bag. It was called the Mountain Retreat bag. Yeah, and it's like $2 or $3. It was, or maybe $6. It was a very inexpensive pattern. And it is identical to the Sew Together bag. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Sew Together bag. I don't have one. it was the most popular bag that was being made when I first started. When I say first started quilting, like first walked into the store and saw the bag. Funny story is the name of the store was called Sew Together. So I thought that bag was exclusive to that shop. I didn't know that that was just the name of the bag and the whole world was doing that bag. But the directions for it were challenging for everybody. And so there's a woman who recently redid the video for it. And now I believe people can get through it. But it's small. I mean, it's cute, it's small, people have it. But it's the kind of thing you would only throw like, I don't know, like a pin. Maybe it'll fit a rotary blade, I don't know. But this bag is just like that bag, but on steroids. It's bigger. It was so much bigger, and it was also very cool. And I saw that over at Leah's shop. Leah's shop is called Sew Equine? No, Sew something Equine? Sew Quilting Equine? Lindiana, what's up? Glad to see you. So there's a shop in Missouri. A woman named Leah owns it, and it's called Sew Something Equine. So maybe Sew Equine something. Will you look for that for me, please? Anybody? I'm just saying Lindiana because she'll pop something in the description in like 2.2 seconds. Watch her not even be at her computer. Like, I can't do that right now. But if anybody knows the name of the company, let me know. She was amazing, and I bought a ton of this stuff from her. So. Thank you, Alicia. Sew Enchanted Equine. That's actually a very pretty name. And it is enchanted because once you get over there, it's kind of like tucked away in this like little enchanted area. It's very cool. It's just a perfect little shop. She has classes. It's just a cutie patootie shop. Thank you, Lindiana. Yeah, that's the one. Sew Enchanted Equine. Yep. A lot of the stuff I bought from her. This one here came from KC Maker Studio. This is again the Quilts. It's Quilts Illustrated bag, and it's called the Tool Tote. And I am looking forward to doing it. See that, all that stuff in the bottom of that bag? Oh, it was so good. Very jealous. There were several women who had that bag, and I wasn't one of them. This is why I make bags. I don't actually enjoy making bags. I just make them because somebody else has them and won't give it to me. I've always said that. The happiest retreat on earth. These bags were made, and everybody had bows. Debbie always said that. Debbie's like, we should do a retreat and everybody have bows. This is my pattern. Then this one here, my books. Everybody got my books, so I need to put that up. So I taught a pattern that you all have not seen before, and then I did a 3-yard quilt, and then another one that you guys have not seen before. So much fun. But I purchased this pattern. This person and me are basically the same person. This is so my style. If you guys don't know, I love fandom stuff and I love rectangles. So everything that I do that's a pattern probably would be elongated or stretched in some kind of way. I love to stretch stuff. And this person does too. I've never even heard of Farmer's Daughters. I was like, what? And I saw this and was like, perfect Halloween project, right? Skinny Halloween, doing it. It's so cute. I love, just love, 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 love that. Then again, fandom, I saw this. We're doing this one too. It has a lot of tiny pieces. The Skinny Halloween, does it? No, couldn't be. It's a 58, it's a 60 by 60. No. And I want to do a pull for this. That's going to be fun. Halloween time is here. We need to pull our Halloween 3-yard quilt kit fabrics. This was made for me while at retreat. Nope, that's the wrong picture. There we go. Y'all are like, what are you doing? I'm going to grab a screenshot of that. And that will be a picture. Oh, Busy Lady Quilt Shop. The little pin. So cool. it covers a composition book cover. And she knocked that out. She just did the pattern really quickly there. And she made it for me, Melanie. Melanie loves me. And this is in the bag. And these were in the bag. This is who hosted our retreat. Oh, there I am, right there. This is who hosted our retreat. This is Casey Maker Studio. Love them. And I'm going to show you guys this too. Where do I think the camera is? Probably help if I had some lights on. There are no lights here. Okay. They've got sales and stuff. Just in case you guys wanted to check out Casey Maker Studio. My absolute favorite quilt store in Missouri. Favorite. And then we also have some little stickers that came in the bag. Mickey. Just the cutest, most thoughtful retreat bag. And then we also got a little motor ruler. Love my bag. You gotta go to a meeting. Well, please go to work. Go to work. All right. This will be up. It's not going anywhere. Now, there was a lady who attended the retreat that used to have a quilt shop in Missouri, and they brought me some goodies. This is all the things local, Kansas City destinations kind of card. This is a coaster. It's a heavy one too. I love coasters. I have coasters all around the studio. What Jack Skellington bag? Who got a Jack Skellington bag? It's not me. I want a Jack Skellington bag when you get home. Can't wait to see it. Watermelon lemonade margarita gourmet jam. When I tell you I can't wait to put this on some toast, can't wait. On the rocks gourmet jams. Oh, there's whiskey in here. Oh my. I'm glad I read that. I'll taste just a little bit. We'll do just a little bit. You made a Jack for Jack? What? Share, please. I will be expecting to see that later on this evening. Thank you very much. Please and thank you. Lindiana's in the community, and she's going to post it so that I can see it. Okay. Now, what else? I could not find anybody who carried this, which makes me sad. But Casey Maker Studio is one of those places that's always kind of on the forefront. Like, she knows what's going to be cool. She knows what's going to pop off. Her fabric, whenever I say, oh, you probably won't find this in your fabric store, you probably will with Patty. Patty can pull fabrics. She and I have a very similar aesthetic and just crafty kind of person. So this was something I was dying to find. I couldn't find it because I wanted to put a patch on the back of my bag, but I wanted to try this spray. So this is called Patch Power by ODIF. I don't know if you're supposed to say ODIF. I think you are. And it's supposed to be a patch reinforcement permanent adhesive. I think you're just supposed to spray it. and then place it. Yeah, make this batch, turn it over, shake this, spray it. Before it says place it, then iron it on. Then 3 minutes later, it looks like you can put it in a dryer. I don't know. You guys are probably wondering why I'm reading it in this way. Check this out. There are directions. Okay, where's my face? There we go. Are like IKEA style. And that's how it's telling me to do it. So I was kind of going like that, but I'm sure there are regular directions. I don't know. But I wanted to try it. You know, we have all these patches that we're getting from the companies and everybody's doing patches. And I will probably do patches too. And I want you to be able to stick them on permanently if that's what this says it does. Other than just using the press on, because sometimes that's not always as permanent as we would want it to be. Okay, I went webbing crazy at the equine store. Here is one of the ones that I got. Do I have a project for it? No, actually I don't. But I got it in 1.5 and 1 inch because the last bag that I made needed both sizes, 1 and 1 inch. And this. Now, you all might not know this, but if I don't know, it depends upon how far we got with my Labubu thing. I know people freak out when you talk about Labubus. I don't know. I bought a Labubu. The whole premise behind this was we were gonna let the Labubu pick the bag. I needed another one of these bags. This bag is not a Disney bag, and I hated taking it to Disney. It used to drive me insane. So that bag is a Grinch bag. I needed a Disney bag. We let whatever color the Labubu was, it was a blind box. You open it, surprise, this is the color of the Labubu. Labubus are stuffed animals that are all the rage right now. It's a pop culture thing. It came out, lucky for us, it was a pastel-y, pinky bluey kind of color. I hate that I don't have it, which of course meant Daisy Duck, which works out perfectly because she's my favorite character. Made the bag. But I still need just a good old, I can only wear that if I'm, you know, I mean, I can wear it whenever. It's not that big of a deal. But very seldom do you see me in a pink or a pastel. Like, very, very seldom. I wanted to do a stronger color story. Maybe a black one. Something that I can wear all the time. Even though I'll probably leave that in the car all the time too. Anyway, this can possibly go with that. That being said... Now, the So Enchanting Equine, she has an online presence. She's actually very cool, so amazing. She sells something that I've never seen before. And at the price point, you guys are gonna flock to her. So just wait, because I'm gonna show you something else that you guys are gonna flock to and wanna go grab too. You guys know I'm all about finding the things that nobody else can find. Y'all are going to flock to her. But she has these. The thing that I hate, oh, come on out of here. There we go. One of the things that I hate to buy are rotary blades. I hate to buy them. But these are the same color as my, oh crap, I don't have my stuff because I haven't unpacked. Where's the other thing that I just... Did I put it in here? I did. Are these Tulas? These are. You know, for anybody who doesn't know, Tula Pink has all these tools. Now, I love her, but let's be real. Most people are not actually manufacturing these things. They are finding them. They are putting their names on them. And voila, it's a Tula Pink thing. And now the price goes up $17,000. I get it. I do it. Same old, same old. But this oil slick, I love it so much. It's that oil slick kind of color. And this woman makes these blades in that colorway. I want to pull one out, but I would also like this not to get very Halloween on my channel. She makes these. And they look the same, right? They look sharp like the other ones. And so of course I want pretty blades while I'm doing a video. Don't y'all want me to have pretty blades while I'm doing a video? So what is Bill doing next door? He's doing the things. Okay. There you go. And you guys, the best part about this, you know that if you go to Joann's, which we can't do now, but Michael's, that these are expensive. They are so expensive. I got 10 blades for 15 bucks. That's insane. And that's what she sells them for. She sells them for, she's just selling them at cost, which is crazy. 10 blades, 15 bucks. Run, don't walk. I think she limits how many you can buy because I tried to buy the whole box. I'm like, well, shoot, they're at cost. I can sell these on my website. No, I cannot. Because she's like, no, you cannot have more than one. But they were really pretty. And I love when stuff is pretty. I also purchased the fabric glue stick. I usually have the pink one, but the pink container. But this yellow is perfect for your curves if you do the glue style for your curves or whatever. If you're doing fabric to fabric, this one's formulated for fabric. The blue one, paper to fabric. This one, fabric to fabric, and I use it all the time. And so I just grabbed one because I was there. What's up, Debbie? I was thinking about you. Look, at my retreat, this is what everybody was wearing when I walked in. Okay, let me see. And Debbie, I taught your pattern. I know you're just gonna freak out. Like, what is going on? What is going on? What's up, Paula? The blades. We are going to go to Sew Enchanted Equine. But wait, because I've got more stuff. All this stuff came from Sew Enchanted Equine. And also, it is the most darling store. I'm gonna post a video, I don't know when, of like more so that you can see the store and see its vibe, but it's so cute. But there's something else that you guys are gonna love that I have never seen before, and everybody who I showed it to ended up going to go buy a ton of it from her. She still has a ton of it left, so don't worry, but I want to show you. I bought this. This is I've needed this, and it's such a like random thing that you need that you don't think about. This is a little on the random side. This. It's just a pattern holder. So we are going to sit it on our thing here and put our pattern in there. I have needed this for like forever. I love it. It makes me so happy. Put your patterns in here. Let it hold them up for you. Let's see what happens when you, where's mine? This one's mine. So can we get the book in there? I think we can. Yes, we can get the book in there. Is it gonna stand? It is not. Maybe if I, there's a little thing here for the pages. Okay, you gotta want it, but they even have these little guys right here for the pages, right there. So you can kind of weave it in and out. But it's just the little, you know, it's just one of those random things that you kind of need. You're like, shoot. This is it's called a pattern stand by Purple Hobbies. You guys know the purple people. They're always into something. They've always got something going on with the notions. I also bought this fabric. Do you guys remember I was at Candy's before it closed, and somewhere in this place is some fabric that looks like it belongs in Avatar? I don't remember who it was. All I remember is it had some leaves and it felt very Avatar, like so Avatar, and I thought it was so pretty. I thought maybe I would make a bag out of it. This fabric put me in the same mind as that, so I guess I could turn on this light so you guys can see what's going on over here. That's just the one light. such a pretty color fabric. That one light is doing weird stuff. Where are all the other light controls? Let's turn on more light. There we go. To balance that out a bit. But it was just so, she had a little bit of it left. And I was like, it's very northern. I think it's called Northern Lights. I think it is called Northern Lights. And I don't usually just buy fabric for funsies, but what's up, Nikki from Scotland? Nikki, I wish you could talk to me like I can hear you, because I love a Scottish accent. I love an accent from Ireland. I love a Scottish accent. I bet yours just sounds beautiful, should you have one. And hello. Okay, so that's this fabric. Again, So Enchanted Equine. She likes horses. If you were ever up in the Missouri area staying at the Art Nest, you definitely need to go check her out. If you're at a retreat with me over there, you just need to go. We gotta go. This is by the Gypsy Quilter. If it's purple, I'm probably gonna buy it. I'm just saying, if it's purple, I'm probably gonna buy it. It's just one of those universal kind of tool things. It's got some pokey things on one end. Stitchy sticks. They're called stitchy sticks. It's got a stiletto. It's got a blunt ball tip. It's got a tapered finger. It's got a spatula. It's got some turning tubes. The body of the tools are 1/4 inch wide so that you can do the measuring with it. It's just one of those things, you know? Like just one of those random sets of tools that I might be able to use, like my finger and stuff. You guys know I use my nails, but that's great. What else is in here? I just don't think you could ever get enough of these. I feel like you just need them in the most random times, and then you don't have one, you can't find it. This is, there we go. It's just a little screwdriver. It's tiny, and it looks like Mario and Luigi. Paul, if it's purple, you're gonna buy it too? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Just little, they look like little mushrooms, and you just never know. You just never know when you're gonna need it. Something that's tiny, doesn't take up a ton of space, and I can just throw it in my bag. Just a little something. I have a couple, you know, that come with the sewing machine, but I feel like I always need a screwdriver to unscrew something. And I'm like, where is it? And this is the thing that had everybody going mad. Never seen this before. Maybe you guys have. This is zipper tape. It's on plastic. The way I saw it used was she did it in a bag, and you could just see straight through it. It was the coolest thing. It was just cool. It was on that a buy any bag, and I thought, how cool could this be? Even if you just wanted to put something behind it, specifically right here so that you can see it. It's just, and then the zipper looks gorgeous. It's one of those rainbow zippers, and it's on plastic. I just hadn't seen it. I wish Ian had this the other day, because he added some vinyl. He added like a vinyl pocket to the front of his project bag, and I thought, well, that's awesome. And then I saw this and I was like, wow. It's just a little something to add a little something, but I've never seen it. And if I've never seen it, I'm gonna get it, because I might find the perfect project for it. I don't know what it looks like, you know, the perfect project, but how cool is that? Yes, it's vinyl. Once you stick a hole in vinyl, you're not gonna unstick it. You have to be, you know, you gotta be good about whatever it is you're doing, but how cool, I just haven't seen it. It's very cool. She has a bit of it left, but I would run, not walk. Again, So Enchanted Equine. And she had some cute zipper pulls. Nothing that's crazy, but I'm very into, you guys are gonna be like, what? When are you into that? Recently, it's a recent thing. Bag charms are all the rage right now. That explains the Labubu. The Labubu essentially is just a bag charm. So you'll be walking around now and you'll probably notice that you'll see girlies with stuff dangling from their bags. I mean, it's an old thing, but it's kind of, you know, new life into it. And I've got all of these different, what is that over there? Oh, there they are right there. That's funny. I was getting ready to talk about it. I'm going to show you. I feel like these came, I feel like these came while I was gone, because I don't think I've seen these yet. Okay, I'm dropping all kinds of stuff. Yeah. So bags, you know, just another little something to kind of get into. So these are beads, and I wanted to add another charm to my buy any bag, and so I'm gonna make these. These are actually beads. They just got the mouse head beads. This is my color story for my mouse head beads. Imagine that, purple. These, black and white. And these are silicone beads. This is all stuff I just ordered from the Amazon. Yellow. A little yellow. Some hexagon beads. Bag charms, all the things. And I would love to have some really cute bag charms for my buy any stuff. So this zipper, which is what I was trying to tell you guys about, there it is. It just has a jump ring on it. It's not a jump ring actually, it's just it's fully closed. So that you can add whatever you want to the zipper. So then I can make my own zipper pulls or charms or whatever. So I bought a bunch of those to go on this with this zipper tape. Because I think it kind of matches that rainbow vibe. Then there were just some regular zipper pulls. Stop doing it. Can you see this? Is that better? And then I bought ones with sewing machines. So if you're gonna jump down my rabbit hole with me, just know we are getting ready to get into throwing bag charms on our bags. Why not? With the quilty flair. So this did not come from So Equine. This is just me buying random stuff because I still do that. Just buy random stuff. But that's everything that I think I bought from, I think that's everything that I purchased from her. Yeah, Cassie, I've never seen clear zipper tape. So if you are a bag girly, maybe you have, or maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Debbie, I'm really getting into bag charms. At least being able to customize them so that they match. Catch you later, Paula. All right, so this is what happens when I unpack. I've just made a mess. Most people, when they unpack, they don't just put things all around them. They don't just scatter them all around. They put them up as they go. Wouldn't that have been great? Wouldn't that have been lovely? These glow in the dark. I don't see any vowel. Oh, there they are. Perfect. I see exactly what I need. I will not be making a lot of these letters. A lot of these, apparently. Somebody's going to need to buy way more. up, Sherry? Were you driving before? I can't wait to make this into my little bag charm. Gonna be great. It's gonna be cute. Look at all these shades. Oh, very excited. And these are silicone beads. I like silicone beads. I mean, I like pony beads and seed beads and whatever other kind of beads there are out there. Well, Cassie, you know it's spooky season just about. You know, when August hits, like middle to end of August, like we are in spooky season. So glow in the dark is where it's at. I've got to get my glow in the dark thread ready so that I can do some glow in the dark quilting, which is coming. It is coming, it is coming. So many things are coming. I did a trunk show at the retreat, and I have a ton of quilts that need to be put back in their sleeves and things. I am so mad that I don't have the Caterpillar mat that folds out. I have the big one, but I wanted to take the smaller one this time because of the amount of room that I had because of the way that I packed. Had I packed that first, I would have been fine. But I ended up packing a smaller one. It was like, goodness gracious, I wish I had that smaller one. That would have been so cool. And I didn't have it. So we're gonna fix that, and we're gonna go get the smaller mat from the Caterpillar. Not the big one, but the smaller one. Sherry, it was a lot of red. Debbie, I am. We're gonna do it. We just gotta find. It's okay. I'm putting it on the list, but we talked about that. The girl from Sassafras, Wolf, Shayla Wolf. She was telling me where to go get them made. Well, if you go to Caterpillar, use my discount code. Get yourself a little discount. Do not pay full price for that puppy. I want to say they had something like a sale or something recently, but I think they've got another one coming up. So I'll tell you when, if you can wait. I will tell you when. This could be such a cute bag if I do it right with the colors on this. So I ended up taking this, which actually worked out fine. It was all right. It's an Olfa. I don't like the colors of it, but I was able to get some quilting, some cutting done with the Olfa mat that folds in half. I want to say I got mine from Joann's, and now that Joann's is, you know, no sense in talking about that exactly. But the Caterpillar, they have the big one that folds out, but it's really big. And now they have a smaller one that folds out, which is probably the size that most people would want. And it's definitely costing a lot less. So we got to check that out. Shia! All right. What time is it? I took this with me. It's so cute. The girlies loved it. This is from a store in Florida called Sarasota Sews. I get asked about this way too often. People love this guy. It's just a little ironing board. And when I say little, I mean little. But she makes all these different covers for it. So once you get the ironing board and she ships it to you, and it's super inexpensive. This is not an expensive ironing board to get. I want to say it's like 20 bucks. But then you can get all the different covers that she makes. So much fun. This is the bag that comes with the retreat center. Happy to have that, needed it. Got my bag. Tape. There's this quilt that I've been working on for years. I haven't actually been working on it. I did it at a retreat once and then put it. It's a work in progress. And I should have gotten it done at retreat. Literally is a 9-patch that just needs to be sewn together. And yeah, didn't do it. Not only didn't I do it, I kept messing it up. So I just stopped. It's literally a 9-patch. I couldn't get the seams to match, which is silly because it's a 9-patch. But here is one of the blocks. And again, people go crazy for this just because it's pretty. It's just a pretty guy. Here's what it looks like. It's pretty. And I laid it out and I was like, yes, that order. And now I'm home and I'm like, I'll just put it to the side. I'll sew it together later. It's literally like six seams. I got one just fine. The other one, not so much. And here's what we really needed. I wish I had a second one of these. This is what I have sitting under my sewing machine that I use all day, every day. But I wish I had another one that could just travel. That had everything, had duplicates of everything in here. I need to make more sewing pads. I keep saying I'm gonna do it at some point. I guess I will. I guess. Sewing pads. But it needs to go under the sewing machine. Sean, I wanted to send you a message. Let me ask you. Did you tell me about the Art Nest like a year ago? Because as I was there, I was like, didn't Sean tell me about this place? Didn't you tell me that I needed to host a retreat there? I feel like you did. I feel like when we were talking about where should I host a retreat, I feel like you said the Art Nest and I looked at it but didn't book it. I don't know. I am just tearing this thing up. One thing I will say about the HD9 is it is not light. It was so cool in the Art Nest. I thought so. I thought so, Sean. Now, had I just listened to you the first time, now I'm all, ooh, Art Nest, Art Nest, Art Nest. You already told me about that. If I had just listened the first time. But no, not Matt Cox. Just late all the time. I know you sick of me. You know what? If you never want to answer another one of my questions, I would understand why. Because I did not listen. And now that I've gone, I'm like, this is amazing. So Art Nest has, I take you guys through a tour, but it's like just the best place that I've ever been for a retreat. It also has a standing workstation. So sit to stand workstations, 2 of them. So you get your L. And you get sit to stand ironing stations that are on the outskirts of the room. And you get sit to stand cutting stations. So no matter what height you are, you're covered. It's just, and they got what I call big booty chairs. So those arrow chairs, they're cute, don't get me wrong, but a big booty chair, oh. I mean, I still had room for my bunda. Like, I still had room on both sides. All the big booty girls were very happy. Everybody was happy. It's a lot of chair. It's the perfect chair for sewing. I would actually argue that is the perfect sewing chair. Matter of fact, I mean, these chairs in here are cute, so we're gonna be cute over comfort, but they were great. What's up, Lisa? If I had just listened the first time, we would have been great. But that Hard Nest, that is a heck of a retreat center. So cool. Once I edit the video, I'll show you guys, and then you guys can tell me what you think. I can't wait for you to see the big booty chairs. I don't even know how she found that chair. It's a lot of chair, and they're on rollers. Is it time for me to, ooh, it is time. Oh, shoot. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Now I have made a further mess. Somebody got to clean all this up, because I'm getting ready to have a meeting, and now I feel like I need to put a backdrop. I need to get a backdrop, because you see all of this. Mr. Pickles is in the background. Mr. Pickles is going to be looking at the nice executives all crazy. I'm not taking down Mr. Pickles. You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit. They know who they're possibly working with. I know, Sean. The thing that stopped me this year, hopefully will not, if I change some stuff over. I don't know why I'm talking in code. Let me tell you what stopped me. So I had the facility booked, and something just didn't quite, you just like, I don't know. I couldn't get a program that didn't cost me too much money to split payment, so that people who wanted to come to my retreat didn't have to just put down, I don't know however much the retreat was going to cost. And whatever my retreat is, it won't be ridiculous, really ridiculous, but it's not going to be an inexpensive retreat. We're going to, it'll be a little bit more expensive. So I think it's important to let people to be able to pay it off over time. $100 here, $100 there. But the fees for companies that do that subscription style, was astronomical. And so it just never, and obviously this year has been ridiculous. I have been booked and busy, which is a blessing. I'm so happy, but I just don't think it was the right time. 2026, I think will be better, because while at this place, I was introduced to a new program to me, a new to me program that I think I need to change over everything, the entire inventory system. I think I'm going to move to a different system. So that's it. Back end stuff. Back end, the stuff that I'm really not that great at. I am exhausted. Business stuff. Oh, it just gets me. Yeah, retreats are awesome. This one was just, it blew my mind how awesome it was. And the things that everybody was doing, the stuff that people were doing with my patterns, with my fabric, blew my mind. Blew my mind. I had a great time. I'm thankful to have met so many new people. Thankful for people who support me like that. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But I am thankful. Trishan, I'm telling you, the big booty chairs. Wait till you see them. You can be like, watch in the video, you can be like, oh yeah. They're almost like love seat chairs. Because 2 small people certainly could have gotten on it. Well, Debbie, now I can breathe because I've got a break. I'm going to have this meeting. We're going to pray that this meeting goes well and I get what I want and they get what they want so that I can bring you guys even more cool stuff. Like really cool stuff. And we have another affiliate. Oh my goodness. Another big brand deal. Ooh, wouldn't that be great? Pray for me. Cassie, you've never been to a retreat? They're awesome. Ah, you got yours from Linda's. They nailed that pattern. So cute. So much fun. It's just cool to see everybody's take on stuff. It's cool to watch people sew. There was one woman who I can't believe, none of us can believe we watched her do it, so we know it happened. We literally watched her do it. And the pattern is not a long drawn out, 50-week kind of pattern. It's not. But it takes me 2 days to do my pattern. I cut and label one day, and labeling is the key with that, Sean. So use that link in the front of the pattern book to get the labels, because that's super important. But I cut and label one day, and then I come and I sew it together afterward. No big deal, right? This woman like cut as she went. I was like, who does that? Just was unhinged to me. But she's also one of those people who will do a whole block and look at it before she finishes the quilt. And I'm not that girl. I'm gonna methodically cut everything out and lay it out and then attack it. We couldn't believe it. When I tell you she finished in a day, she just finished it. She just cut at it and then just finished it. I was like, what just happened? She nailed it. She did 3 of my projects. She did 3 of my projects at like a 3-day retreat. It was crazy, wild. Not a race, but interesting to see her approach, which was different. And we all thought, oh, she'll finish, in a couple days or whatever. We did not expect her to cut and finish it in just a day, just a few hours. Not a few hours. It probably took her about 8 hours, but interesting to see. Kim, you're moving to Missouri, Kim. You are so lucky to be moving to Missouri. I don't care where in Missouri you're moving. There are so many shops. I actually did like a shop hop in Missouri once on accident, not like on purpose. It wasn't an official shop hop. It was just a nice woman took me all around to the shops in Missouri. So I've been exposed to what's out there. Let me tell you, Casey Maker Studio. So if you like me, and what I do is your aesthetic, like if this is, your aesthetic, that kind of thing. Casey Maker Studio, fabric, is it fabric chic, fabric chicks, fabric chic, so many options. So enchanting equine, run to her shop. It's a little tiny shop like in the back of nowhere, but it's great. Oh, you're gonna have, congratulations. I just fall in love with Missouri. If I was not tethered to Los Angeles, which I am, family, husband, job, that kind of thing. Missouri, I'd want to move to the middle of Missouri. Kind of. Blue Springs, no clue. But good for you. I'm excited. There are quilt stores probably near you. Probably. Possibly. I got nothing. I really don't know the area well. But I do know that every time I go, I just have a ball. So Sweet Quilt Shop. I don't know if I went because I'm always somewhere and I never remember where I've been. But it's possible. It's possible. In Mission, Kansas. Who's in Mission? What's in Mission? Is that Casey Maker Studio? Is Casey Maker Studio in Mission? Where's that card? Well, you know Missouri Star is in there, right? Angela Walters is also in there. I went to that shop. That I do remember. Been there. Quilting is my therapy. Did not run into Angela, but I definitely was there. Oh, this doesn't tell me the address. But Casey Maker Studio is my jam. It's my favorite quilt shop, like, of all time, honestly. I really like it a lot. I'm not supposed to say that, but I do. Casey Maker Studio is just different. Okay, so Angela's in Liberty. Are you near Liberty? You're back. Well, Lindy, I gotta, oh, shoot. Meeting is at 2 o'clock. I don't want to be late. I'd actually like to be 5 minutes early. So, welcome to all the new stuff that is now in here and the mess that I've made before my meeting, right? I'm going to just swipe everything off this. I'm going to just go, I'm just going to swipe everything from the desk. It's been great hanging out with you guys. Thank you. Love checking in. Leniana, go post the bag in the community so I can see what you were talking about, please. Alicia, send me an email, please, with your phone number so that I can talk to you, because I sent you messages and you didn't get to send, you didn't see any of them. So now I have to tell you all the things over again. Tell all your people who you're sewing with that I want to see them soon. 20 minutes from Liberty. Great. I don't know where Liberty is, but hey, you've got to be in the vicinity. You got to be around something. It feels like you are. It feels like you're near the things. This is a haul. Okay, guys, I've got to get out of here because you guys know me. I could talk to you guys forever. And then right after this meeting, I am going to be chatting with Ian and Becca, and that's going to be a whole thing. Oh, we are going to do some caterwauling, some cackling. All right, I will see you all later. Bye, guys.